Hello everyone, I'm Ankur Patil, member of Club of Programmers, IIT BHU. In this series of various Git commands, we are going to cover Git Rebase in this video. Now, Git Rebase is most often used to integrate changes from one branch to another, or to rewrite Git history in order to make a more clean Git workflow. In this video, we are going to cover Git Rebase with the help of an example. So here is an example. We have a master branch over here, which has initial commit C1. I wanted to test a feature, so I made a feature branch out of commit C2. When the master branch was on C2, I made a test branch which has a base tip on C2. So I started working on test branch and I made commit T1. Meanwhile, my colleague made a commit C3 in master branch. And and here's the problem comes. My test branch doesn't have C3 commit. So here, what Git Rebase does is it shifts the base tip of T1 from C2 to C3. Why do we do it? In order to make a clean Git history and to make master branch and test branch go hand in hand, so which becomes easier for supervision. So he- here it is. It shifts it, and the end result would be like both the branches would have C1, C2, C3 which was initial master branch, and extra T1, T2 commits, which come from test branch. So let's do it practically. So over here, I am on master branch. In master branch, I have a README file which has C1, C2, C3. Now when I do git log, I have C1 commit, C2 commit, and C3 commit as shown. Oh, yeah, by the way, if we want to learn more about Git Rebase, you can either visit Git official Git website or see Git manual pages over here. Over here, they have shown us like reapply commits on top of another base tip. That's what we are doing, right? We are just shifting the tip. So let me clear my terminal. Oh, okay. So let currently I am on master branch. I want to change my branch to test branch. So I'm going to check out it to test branch. Yeah. So in test branch, let's see my commit history. So in test branch, I have C1 commit, C2 commit, and T1 commit. So over here in test branch, I have a folder called test, which has a readme.md file, which has a commit T1. And if you remember, I made a test branch when the master branch was on C2 commit. So it has the base tip from C2. Okay. So the problem here is I don't have C3 commit. Now what I want to do is I want to add C3 commit and then I want to work on it. So it can be done by Git Rebase. So first of all, let me clear my terminal. Now since I'm on test branch, what I would do is Git Rebase, Git Rebase master. And yeah, I'm successfully rebased. So if I see now, I have C1 commit, I have C2 commit, I have C3 commit, and I have T1. And over here you can see C1, C2, C3. So we have a linear line over here. So now what I want to do is let me clear it again. Now let's say I want to make a commit T1, T2. So I added a T2 over here and git commit minus m T2. So now my bad. It has C1, C2, C3, T1, and T2. Yep. So now my test branch has C1 commit, C2 commit, C3 commit, T1 commit, and T2 commit. Okay. So now what I'm going to do is I'm going to check out to master branch. Master. Sorry, GTI. Now if I do it, git checkout master. So if I do git log, it has C1, C2, C3 commits here. So now I want my master branch. I want my master branch the changes that I did in test branch. So I want since I have C1, C2, C3 commits in my master branch, I want T1 and T2 commit too. So what we are going to do is now, since we are in master branch, what we are going to do is git rebase test. The moment we do this, we have successfully rebased it. So now if I do again git log, so now my master branch has C1, C2, C3, T1 and T2. So my master branch and test branch has same things. Now one more thing about Git Rebase. We have interactive rebase. So why do we interactive rebase? So let interactive rebase allows us to edit commit messages, squash commit messages, to drop commit messages, to change the commit message. Let me give you an example. Let's say git rebase minus I head and head. So head is basically the current head. So right now our master branch current head is at master. So at commit T2. So now I want to just see the last two commits. Now last two commits, what I'm going to do is last two git rebase head, and I'm just going to see last two commits. Yeah. So last two commits are here. So I want to edit T2 commit, final commit, and replace it with, like, the final commit is T2, right? So I want to replace the final commit message to final commit. I want to change it. So what I'm going to do is I'm just going to edit it. Uh, just do Control O and then Control X. So over here, it has stopped at T2. Now what we can do is git commit amend. So git commit amend allows us to edit our commit messages, and yeah, edit our commit messages and to change the files of that commit, particular commit uh, git commit amend. So yeah, so this is the message. Now I want to change the T2 message to final commit. So what I'm going to do is final commit. Control O, Control X, Control O, enter, Control X. Now I have successfully rebased it. Now it I now what I want to do is, yeah, one more thing. Git rebase continue i- is used to continue the rebase. If you want to abort git rebase, we have git rebase abort as a function. So let me clear terminal again. So since let's say you're doing a git rebase of last two commits. Okay, okay. I just don't want to rebase it. Uh, okay, so it is stopped. Now what I want to do is I don't want to rebase it. I just by mistakenly took extra commit. So what we can do it git rebase abort. So we have successfully aborted it. Now now if you see our git log, we have final commit. See, we can change the commit messages. So that's it for this video, guys. Thank you for watching. Please like, subscribe, and share.